Don't blink as you blink. Welcome to our show. So guys, I do come up because I'm having a wonderful day on this 23rd June 2025. One day away from my holiday, which is Saint Jean Baptiste. Today we are talking about Final Fantasy strategy. It's been a while since we've done that. It's been a while since we talked about it. Because it's just been steadily. We've been doing a lot less Rebirth than I thought I was gonna be, and we're gonna be doing so a lot more than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a equate or an equal game of just doing what we can and what we can and what we can. But no, it's like, you know what? Push it, push it, push it, push it. So for example, we just did a mistake. We bought a pack that was giving us 1,000 stage of ×2 golden fingers and open the chest. That could be super cool, right? No, it's not, because if I rebirth, then it's completely wasted, and I wasted money. So let's not do that. However, we achieved the big three letters, the big tree number, which is 100. We are at 100. I want to say that I'm at 100 and one, maybe two, right? Maybe one, maybe 102. And what that does? Well, that does this. Oh, phone is too hot. That does the beautiful thing of Awakening Stone. So Awakening Stone is possibly one of the nicest thing of the game. So in Final Fantasy, which is knowledge that I didn't get from this playthrough, from the last playthrough, there's two things. There's two kind of things. There's the thing that are end games, and the fun thing about Final Fantasy is they had the end game stuff in the beginning of the game. So for example, you can get better skill, you can get Dragon Smash, you can get Dragon Fury, you can get a lot of things, you can get Frost Wall, you can get Meteor, which are both really good. And they're all under the pretense of you gotta have the diamond. But for diamonds, you can use them to buy skins, you can use them to buy ally skins. There's a lot of use for diamond, and more so you can buy ultimate allies, which are like 7,000, 8,000, 5,000 diamonds. So before you reach that point, you're gonna be finishing the game, or you're gonna be near the finish of the game. At I don't think there's a playthrough. I don't think in my last playthrough I had enough. I bought everything with a diamond, which is crazy because I played for 9 months, more than a year. So yeah, so this is kind of crazy. Now, the later, but much later. Oh, why is that like that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Today is a heat wave, so maybe like that the whole day. So what came in later, which one of the last update before they close the game, was the Awakening Stone. So the Awakening Stone are really cool. So on by theory, what they are is 3 skins for each character. They're the ultimates. So your awakening power. There's 3 skins for the warrior, 3 skins for the priest, 3 skins for the 3 skins for the archer. But more than that, they're also passive, and there's more than that. You can actually buy stuff with that. For example, right? Yeah, the skill, which is really good. The 3 skins are really good. The 3 skills, sorry. So what I would do, I'm gonna do something crazy. I was supposed to do only warriors, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock every single skin, because it's only 300 stone. So we've been playing for like 20 minutes under 101, and I already got 5 stone, which is great. And now this is crazy. I'll get into why it's crazy. But with the stone, I could get the 3 powers passive, which are super good. It's opening up a whole new world. But that's not the best mechanics. That's the best mechanics. They're elites, which is crazy because I was talking about how Final Fantasy was similar to the Tower, which is the game we're playing right now. I love the Tower. It is similar because we're getting elites. We're getting purple enemies that are much stronger, and they have a chance to drop special chests, which are the purple chests. Now there's some good stuff. There's some bad stuff. I think the bad stuff is very small possibility of doing so. So the bad stuff is what? The bad stuff is knowing that right now what we're going for, because we're talking about the elite. They're super hard. They're the one that kills me, right? They're as strong. They're a bit weaker than the boss, but barely. Like They're not even in between the bosses and normal. They're close to the boss. Um, because we rebirth so little, I would be in a position of, oh well, as long as I rebirth, I'm good. And then by the time that we ended up rebirth, can I actually get in? Because we're 100 out of 250. There's 250 stage of the game. How do I know? Well, there's 25 princesses, and every single princess is 10. Well, technically not. Technically, it's 100 stage. So you're talking about one, 1 to 10, two to 10. That's it. That's 100 stage. So we're talking about 2,500 stages that you have to finish, which is not a lot. It's not a lot. Normally it would be a lot, but it's not a lot. And yeah, so I'm nervous about that. But at the same time, if we get that, if we rebirth, then we get the chest. But it's a game that I love because right now we're playing Gundam Eternal, which is a really good game, narratively speaking. So all I have to do is focus on how taptasy for the taps and focus on the story for Gundam Eternal. So it's really cool. We're opening up a new world, but it's also a different world. The elites are kicking my ass. The elites appear only after 100. So the learning, it's like a curve. The difficulty curve is raised a lot. However, I don't think there's such a thing for 200. So usually what we do, it was be a 0 to 100. Okay, well, the next step is going to be 100 to 200, right? It's nothing. So what they did was they were planning to do that. But with Final Fantasy, it was always a case of end of service. They were using intellectual property with Harry Potter and Troll. And it was going to go that one way or the other, one day or the other. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. And yeah, anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.